Okay, I just wanted to check if my mic was on. I am live. We are live. We are live. And we are back again. So, book reading challenge chapter. What day are we on? 17. Yeah, we're on day 17. How are you doing today? Oh my god, I've got a visitor on my face. Okay, how are you guys doing today? Happy weekend and happy International Mother's Day. God bless all the mothers in the world, all over the world. God bless all the mothers. God bless my mother. God bless all mothers. God bless my future mother in law. God bless you guys. God bless every mother all over the world. And God bless all future potential mothers too. Okay, so yes, you're back to a book reading challenge. It's a book reading challenge. It's day 17 of book reading. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys are happy. Who has a book with him or her there? I hope you have a book with you. Let's study a book together. Let's read a book together. Let's read a book together. Yes, yes, yes. We are live again. Welcome back. Welcome back. Our book and focus is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Yes, Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. So if you are, you've been with us for some time, we are on principle, we are on principle 8. Yes, we are on principle 8 of part 3. And the part 3 is all about how to win people to your own way of thinking. Yes, hi Dylan. Yes, hello. Welcome to our book reading challenge where we read books every day. Yeah, we read one chapter a day. And our slogan is a chapter a day keeps ignorance away. 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 Yeah, so our book and focus is how to win friends and influence people. So just to do a recap of what we learned yesterday in chapter 7, principle 7, chapter 3, part 3. Yeah, principle 7 is all about letting the other person feel the idea is his or hers. Okay, so if you want to be able to win people to your own way of thinking, if you're trying to convince someone, trying to propose, an idea, or you want to let someone know something about you, what you're selling. And this particularly for those who are, in business and even in family settings as well. So if you like to convince someone, you want to let the person know that, okay, this is something I want you to buy the idea, okay? Let the person feel like, okay, the idea is his or hers. Okay, so Dale Carnegie gave an illustration in principle 7 yesterday about someone who was trying to sell an artwork, was trying to sell an artwork to a textile manufacturing company, and he has been trying for months, trying for years, okay, but the person was not budging. He wasn't even giving him a chance, so one day the artist, after going on a course, on one of Dale Carnegie's course in human relations, he decided to try to do something different. So what he did was decided to he decided to let me see, he decided to give the manufacturing manager uncompleted sketches. He decided to give him uncompleted sketches. So instead of giving him completed ones like before, he decided to give him uncompleted sketches. So he created some sketches that he has not yet completed, and he took them over to the manager, and he told the manager, okay, I've got some uncompleted sketches, and then I'd like your opinion, I'd like your advice on how to be able to complete these sketches. I know you've got experience in textiles, you've got experience in this business for so long, and I just love your opinion, I love your advice on how to be able to complete these sketches. And he gave it to the manager of the manufacturing company, and the manager was like, okay, just leave them with me for some days and I will let you know. So what happened, the artist did not even reach out. It was the manager that reached out and was like, oh, I'm done with the sketches and you need to see what I have done. Like, you'll be amazed with what I've done. So when the artist went to meet the manager, he found the sketches. He found like, okay, it was good. No, but The manager of the textile manufacturing company was like, okay, I love the sketches and I'm going to buy them. So you see how things changed, like from you trying to beg the manager to buy your goods, buy your produce, and to him accepting because he was able to put his idea, he was able to implement his idea on it, he was able to, have a feeling of importance on it, and he felt like, okay, it was his, and the artist didn't debate with him. No, okay, it's yours, yes, as long as you buy it, that's fine with me. Okay, so that's how that's what the principle is about. If you want to win people to your own way of thinking, you need to make them feel like, oh, the idea is theirs, it's your idea. Okay, so if someone, for perhaps you have a cooking recipe that you just made up, and you are trying to sell it to a chef or a restaurant, and they're saying, oh, we are not interested, we are not interested, and you all of a sudden you just see them doing it. Okay, they are trying to implement it, they're trying to put finishing touches to your idea. If you want to win their hearts, you can't claim that, oh, it is mine, it is mine, it is mine. Okay, you have to cooperate with them. That's just how it is, particularly if you're starting out as a new person, a startup, you have a startup business or something. Yeah, so that's what the principle is about. So I highlighted some points. Let the other person feel the idea is his or hers. Not only it doesn't only work in business or politics, it works in family life as well. So if you're in a family setting, I'm sure at some point in your life you must have felt like, oh, my parents do not listen to me. Well, for me, when I was a child, like during my teen years, I used to wonder, like, "Ah, my parents never listen to me. Like every time they're always saying, do this, do that, complete this chores, take care of your siblings, do this, do that, do that." But they never try to even think that, oh, something might be going on with you. What's happening in your school? What's going on? Nobody asks. Everybody just comes home. Have you made dinner? If you've not made dinner, you'll be reprimanded. If you've not washed the clothes, you'll be reprimanded. No one cares about how you feel, how you're doing. So that was something that I felt like was actually missing. But although it's something that I also understood because my parents worked hard a lot every day just to be able to take care of myself and my siblings. So that was what I understood when I grew up as an adult. But during my teen years, I felt, like no one was listening to me, no one cared about my feelings, I felt alone. So that's something that we can also implement in our families as well. Okay, make sure that whenever your kids bring ideas to you, whenever they're trying to propose something to you, and it might look absurd, or it might look like, oh, it's too childish. Okay, don't make them feel a sort of way. Okay, don't push them aside, or don't try to laugh it off like you're still a child, something like that. Okay, so you have to be able to try to see what they're trying to sell to you, try to see what they're proposing. Oh, daddy, we need to go on a vacation to Europe. You'd be like, you don't know what's going on. You don't just laugh it off. Okay, you can suggest a more simpler one. You can suggest a more simpler way for them to be. Maybe they're just looking for a way to spend time with you. It doesn't have to be in Europe. They just want to have some time with you. So that's just what I feel like. Yeah, this principle can be implemented even in family settings. Okay, yeah. So today we're going to be talking about we're going to be on formula, sorry, on principle 8, on part 3, how to win people to your own way of thinking. So we've covered a lot in this book. We've covered a lot. We've gone a long way. Yeah, we're almost done. So if you have a book right now that has been crying to you, it has been silently crying to you, read me, read me, read me. Just one chapter. I'm gonna go off mic and I'm gonna be having some quiet time with my book, just trying to learn something new today. So that's what this challenge is all about. So if you can join me, feel free to join me. Join our book reading club, online book reading club. All right, so I'm going to go off mic, and when I'm done with the chapter, I'll share my my reviews, my thoughts, and what I've learned for today. I'll talk to you soon. Hi, I'm back. Okay. So this was an interesting and enlightening read. Okay, yeah. So this principle, as I said earlier, we are on part three. Okay, we are on part three, and part three is all about how to win friends how to win friends to your own way of thinking. And we are on the principle of, try honestly to see things from the other person's point of view. So if you want to be able to win people to your way of thinking, you have to try and see things from your other person's point of view. So Dale Carnegie um, brought out an illustration, an example, that's a real life situation of someone who thought his wife was always spending too much time, in working on the lawn, working in the garden, pulling out weeds, cutting out grasses, fertilizing, doing the gardening. So he always thought that his wife was wasting our time, trying to do all this. Like, to him, if he felt like the lawn, the garden, they still looked the same at the end of the day. There wasn't any difference to him. So he always wondered, like, why do you waste your time? Why do you do this every single time and you don't give up? Like, you should. I'm sure there must be other things to do that are important than this. He would even say those, derogatory compliments, should I say. And I'm sure that deep down in her heart, she would have wondered, why is he saying those things? She would have wished he saw things from her, viewpoint. So he so after participating in Dale Carnegie's course in human relations, he decided to, begin to see things from her own viewpoint. Um, so for her, he discovered that for her it was her way of, relieving herself of stress, of anxiety, relieving herself, just being able not to be able to think too much. Many a times when people who actually do work, you see them trying to take care of the house, all of a sudden trying to do this, trying to do that, even when there is, you feel like, oh, the work is done, there's nothing to be taken care of again. They're still looking for something to do. They're not just doing it just for doing purpose. They just want to do it, to maybe ease their heart, their mind of thinking, and being depressed. It's a coping mechanism, actually. So when he discovered this, he realized how foolish he had been all these years, condemning her, criticizing her about doing it, and all those things. So he decided to, turn a new leaf. So the next time he saw her doing that, she actually invited him. Okay, I'm going to take care of the garden now. I'm going to work on the lawn now. Would you like to join me? So she asked, and he actually said no at first, but then he thought of it like, okay, I think this is the time I need to begin to understand why she does this, and that's how he joined her. He joined her, and he discovered that, okay, wow, so this is why she does it, and she has fun doing it. It gives her some kind of peace. Relieves her of some stress for the day of the day. And they had good conversations, even though it was about gardening and weeding and all those things. But they were good conversations, and it kind of strengthened their bond. So try to see things from the other person's viewpoints. What they are doing, what they're selling, what they're proposing might look absurd, might look weird, might look, something that it's not logical to you. But if it's something that they're passionate about, that they're so interested in, you know, allow them to have that feeling of importance, that yes, you are ready to support them, you're ready to listen, and you understand. So that's what the principle that we studied, that I studied today, is about. Okay, try to see, you know, things from the other person's viewpoint. Yeah, it would really help for them to feel safe with you, for you guys to have a good bond, a good relationship. you know yeah. So That's all for today. It was an important read. Seeing things through another person's eyes may ease tensions when personal problems become overwhelming. True. Okay, so those are just some things that I highlighted here. Okay, remember, yeah, another thing I highlighted here is remember that other people may be totally wrong, but they don't think so. Don't condemn them. Any fool can do that. Try to understand them. Okay, so like I said, in as much as whatever they're doing doesn't sound logical to you, do not condemn them, do not criticize them. Okay, try to understand them, that okay, maybe there might be a logical reason to them doing this. Okay, try to understand them, see things from their viewpoint. Okay, yeah. So lastly, the one of another thing that I highlighted here is cooperativeness in conversation is achieved when you show that you consider the other person's ideas and feelings as important as your own. Cooperativeness in conversation is achieved when you show that you consider the other person's ideas and feelings as important as your own. Yeah, so that's how what cooperativeness means in a conversation. So when the other person is trying to propose their ideas or trying to express their feelings, all right, you have to look at it like, okay, what they're doing, what they're saying is important. You have to look at it that way. Okay, yeah. So that's what being having a cooperative conversation, and it goes both ways. It goes both ways. Okay, yeah. So great principle, great chapter. Yeah, I had fun today and I learned a lot today. See things, try to see things, honestly see things from the other person's viewpoint. Okay, so we are done for today. Yeah, it's good. All is good as usual. We're on day 17, and I'll see you tomorrow, day 18, for another interesting time, amazing time. If you've not gotten this book, it's not too late to get it. And if you have read the book today, congratulations. I'm proud, super proud of you. So if you've got books that you'd like to recommend next, please share in the comment section. We'll be so glad, so glad, so glad to try it out on our next read. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Happy International Mother's Day again to every mother all over the world. God bless you. I love you.